morning.
Good morning.
Today is day 2 of our cruise on the Royal Caribbean Jewel of the Seas. The time check, 7:30. So today we are in St. Thomas. Charlotte Amalie, I believe, is the name of the town, and St. Thomas is maybe the island, but it's all part of the U.S. Virgin Islands. So we're basically in the U.S. What else, honey?
We've had coffee. We went downstairs to Latitudes, grabbed some coffee, and then we went upstairs to the buffet and grabbed some food and a quick bite. And we're getting ready to kind of wrap up our stuff for the day and get ready to head out. We have to meet our group at 8 o'clock, but I don't know that the ship's going to be cleared for debarkation or whatever, for
Disembarkation,
for going ashore. But anyway, as soon as they do, the group wants to meet as quickly as possible out on the pier so we can transport to the dive shop, get out onto the boat, and blow some bubbles.
Yes. So I will not be diving today. Just not feeling the diving love. But I'll be going on the ship, or on the dive boat, and watching the divers go and following their bubbles along. But Roddy, you are going into the deep blue today.
Indeed. So
hopefully we'll see a shipwreck. Hopefully, I know you want to see a shark. I don't like seeing sharks, but we have seen a shark here before, just a nurse shark. Was it swimming or was it resting?
It was chasing you. You didn't see that one.
I didn't see that one, thank goodness. So anyway, more to come from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands.
That's just how it shows how fast a swimmer you are.
I'm a very strong swimmer. Getting ready to get off the ship, and we are already alongside here in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, and here's what my view is from the balcony. Pretty good. Still waiting to tie up, but the color of the water is so pretty. It's like turquoise. Super nice. I'm excited to get out on the water, even if I can't dive today, and be with the other divers.
In one of those dives we saw, or actually in both dives we saw reef sharks, and in the second dive a smaller group of us that were separate from everyone else saw a bull shark, which is the first time I've seen one of those in the wild. So pretty exciting. So great day. Got back to the ship after the dive and super starving, but we had to clean dive gear first, and so we did that. And then headed upstairs to the buffet and just had a sampling of things to eat. And since then we've been kind of resting in our room and in 25 minutes, 24 minutes, something like that, we have reservations tonight at Chop's Grill. It is formal night, but we've chosen this time not to participate, and so we won't be having dinner with the rest of our group, just the two of us. So it's a bit of date night, and also we don't have to dress up. And we're both pretty tired, so in the course of most of the time at this point, we would have settled for the buffet or takeout, or not takeout, but room service. But it's Chops Grill tonight. Love Chops Grill. Love Chops Grill. So we're going to go do that. And honestly, we're not going to do anything else after that. We're going to finish dinner and we're going to come straight back to our room. For the second day in a row, unlike us, we have not even, at least I have not, looked at the cruise compass. I have no idea what's going on the ship. It's a port-intensive cruise. We're in port every day except for one at the very last day is a sea day. Allison has not played trivia. We haven't looked at a show. We haven't gone to the community, any of that stuff. So we've been kind of, I won't say lazy bums because we just left yesterday and today we were diving. But it's just a bit of a different cruise for us this time. All of them are a little different, one from the other. But we are having fun. We're enjoying the Jewel of the Seas. It's a small ship, but it's good. And so more later, I suspect we will take you along to Chops with us so you can see the meal, and then watch us get more and more tired as the evening progresses, and finally we'll crash. Tomorrow we are in St. Kitts. We have additional dives planned, and so it's going to be a similar day to today. We'll dock around 8:30, and then we'll head off the ship with the group, make our way to the dive operator, back on the boat, and start blowing some bubbles. So we dove here a few months ago and saw, the first time we saw reef sharks was in St. Kitts. We also saw moray eels, or some type of free swimming eel, as opposed to those guys who back into the reef and kind of are all grouchy and are like, get away from get out of my lawn, you kids. So anyway, and the dive master, dive leader on that last time we were here, was spearing lionfish and feeding them to the sharks and feeding them to the eels. So it should be pretty cool. There's a class with this. Part of our group is doing advanced open water. So they'll be doing their thing separately, and we'll be just fooling around. So more to come in St. Kitts tomorrow, but here in just a bit, we're going to start getting ready for Chops Grill, and we'll head there pretty soon. Now, my beautiful and lovely and very intelligent bride is standing by, kind of looking at me, and she's right there. She might have something to say.
I don't. The only thing I have to say is that at this point I could cancel Chops Grill. I am so tired I can barely even function. It's only like 5 to 6, right?
I was just saying that many times we would cancel tonight and just order room service or go to the buffet.
I can't even cope right now. I'm so tired. Anyway.
Is it too late to cancel?
I don't know. Please hold.
Why don't you try? Let's just see how it works.
All right. Turn that off.
No, let's try.
Who do I call?
Who did you call to make the reservations? The dine line?
There isn't. No, I don't think. There doesn't appear to be a dine line. I called front desk.
So things are a little bit different on this ship then.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's today's cruise compass.
For reservations, okay, dial 73.
Would you like to just change it to the reservations to our next formal night?
When's next? Okay, I'll point out.
Sometimes they're a little grouchy.
Oh, hi there. This is Allison, and we're supposed to come
cancel
at
that.
6:30 tonight. But can we reschedule for the next formal night instead? 2. Okay. What night is that? Day 6. Is that the last night? Okay. Friday night. Thank you. Bye.
Easy peasy.
So what are we going to do for dinner now?
You have a choice. You can order room service at, what is it, $7 or $12 to have them deliver?
Yeah.
It should
I get
say there in
$7.95.
and we can be lazy, super lazy,
Yeah.
or we can go up to the buffet where we had lunch. Now, on the Jewel doesn't seem to have undergone the latest renovation. So there's a pizzeria, a very small pizzeria up in the solarium, but it's not quite the same thing as what is that pizza place called?
Sorrento's.
Sorrento's on all the other ships we've been on. And there's not a Johnny Rockets on this ship yet. I'm sure there will be. This is a nice ship, but it looks like it might be due. I'll look it up.
$7.95.
All right, so room service except for breakfast. There is a charge now. Started about a year and a half ago on all Royal Caribbean ships. $7.95.
But continental breakfast is complimentary, but the regular American breakfast is not.
I stand corrected. Only continental breakfast is without charge for delivery. So our very first cruise, our kids went berserk for room service. That sold them on cruising, and now we don't let them do it but a couple of times a cruise because there's a charge. And they were doing it like 2-3 times a day on their very first cruise, to include only ordering cookies and milk.
Yeah.
So we've kind of kept that. I think our last cruise, we might have ordered room service one time, or maybe it was the cruise before that. We rarely do it because like today on this cruise, we're on deck 10. And all we have to do is walk aft and up the stairs and there's the buffet. However, I'm beat. Allie's beat, and I've got another 2 dives in the morning, and Allie's going to do some bubble watching again tomorrow out on the boat, bouncing around, and in the sun. She'll probably hop in the water because if we do the same dive sites we did last time we were in St. Kitts, we're basically going to drop. We're going to tie off the boat, and we'll probably just swim circles around it, or at least in one of the spots. And they were both pretty cool spots, so there's a good chance we'll end up there again. So, you know, it's a dive-intensive trip, a lot of time in the sun, bouncing around the waves in the ocean and stuff, so it gets a little tiring. So, I think we'll probably spend the $8 tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, it's all good.
Unless there's nothing on the menu we want.
Well, there's like, they're regular, like hamburger, or you probably would like their burger, and then they've got, I don't know, salmon and salads. We'll find something.
So anyway, whatever we figure out, we'll share with you and show you what it looks like, and we'll talk to you later. Okay, good evening.
Hi.
So we're update and probably the final video of the night. What time is it?
It's oh lordy, 7:30.
7:30. We did not order room service.
We did not. No, we didn't go to Chops. We didn't order room service. We went upstairs to the buffet.
Why didn't we order room service?
Because half the time we don't like the stuff on the room service anyway. The idea of room service, I think, is better than actual eating of room service.
The execution.
Yeah, I think so. Because then you've got all these plates all over your room, and it's like you spill on
Food's not that good.
There's ketchup on your bedclothes, and it's just like not good.
You're a very messy eater.
You know what I'm talking about. So we went upstairs to the buffet. Had a little bit of din-din, and then we were like, we gotta get back.
I'm so full. And I just had a burger and some fries and some chicken, and I didn't even get the first or second dessert.
Really? So it goes. All right, so what else?
I'm exhausted. It's 7:30. We've eaten. And I want to go to bed.
I might do a little bit of... I have my Kindle with me. I might read a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to read with my eyes closed.
Good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Day 3, St. Kitts.
St. Kitts. Which, by the way, is St. Christopher's.